All right, Nightmare Zone survivors, we are going back in for State of Decay episode 110, and some interesting things happened. I waited until daytime again, and wouldn't you know it, the zombies found a way to kill another member of my community. Yeah, we had a death in between the episodes. You might say, well, damn, I didn't actually get to see it. Well, you wouldn't have been able to see it anyways because the zombies killed someone I wasn't controlling. The person who died was Caleb, and at the time I was controlling Eric during a siege, so I don't actually know. Well, obviously, I was going to say I didn't know how he dies. I do know how he dies. His health ran out, he ran to 0 HP, and then he died. But I don't actually know the circumstances of how he went to 0 health, besides the zombies obviously beating the crap out of him. So I'll show you if his body is still there, because I logged out afterwards so that we could have the standard intro. Caleb was our doctor, so that means we don't have a doctor until I recruit a new person. But let's see. Everyone else is pre-prepped to go. So he died right over here. Okay, so his body despawned. So he was right here where I was standing. And you can see now, there is no Caleb. He is gone. And that means we cannot use this ability as, see, we don't have knowledge of medicine anymore. And also, we can't get to level 3 infirmary. So, I mean, his death does have some consequences, but they're very temporary consequences. Once again, like I said, I wish I could tell you more, because I was up here on top of this, playing as Eric, and he just died out of nowhere during the siege. It was, and obviously our Carver also got pretty banged up. And it was very mysterious overall. I was very caught off guard by it. We have a lot of other problems, too. Overall, I'm pretty aggravated by all of this because we also lost 2 characters in my State of Decay 1 series. One of them died off screen, which was annoying, and then one of them, they just chopped my character up, and I'm like, well, that's the end of him. So overall, like, a lot of deaths suddenly, which is annoying. Like, it puts me in a, What mood? In a tooth gnashing mood. Makes me grind my teeth because it's inconveniencing me. But now, I guess on the other enemies, I have new objectives. That's one of the things I've been complaining about in State of Decay. I don't know, what do I do? Well, we actually have a ton of objectives in this episode, though. The first thing is, we have way too many hostile communities. Hostile community 1, hostile community number 2, hostile community number 3, hostile community number 4. It's just ridiculous.
He had cancer. It took years. At least
oh wow, the fuel's a problem too.
Die pretty quick. Yeah, I know. It's not much of a blessing. I owe him. I'll always owe him.
Don't tell me you're gonna get even sadder, Ladislaw. Let's see. Did you get even sadder, Ladislaw? Like, did your father die even more? Okay, good. He didn't get, like, an even worse version of that. Okay, let's restock the car. I thought I took care of all this beforehand, but apparently not. So, the first thing we're gonna do is, we might do this challenge. I can't remember who issued it. If I could find the screenshot I saved. But we're gonna see, because they're just perfectly positioned there, if we can kill an enemy community without actually fighting them. I can't use anything in my inventory. So what I'm gonna try to do is see if I can use this vehicle to attract enemies there and kill an enemy community without actually fighting them. That's gonna be, and so the reason we're using this character is because he has the driving skill, and that's going to make it easier to use the vehicle without, what do you call it, eating up our fuel. We could stay there longer. We're probably going to respawn to more community members so that we can try to work to replace Caleb.
We got a horde inbound.
Fucking plague zombies must think they own this town.
Let's get rid of all these gates and whatnot, make it easier for the zombies to get there. Oh, look at that. One of them is right outdoors, too. Keep destroying these gates. I also just like destroying gates. Oh man, there's something cathartic about destroying gates. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to try to get the hordes that this one has generated and bring them over as well. We'll talk more about Caleb after I attempt this, because I'm sure people want to know how I feel. People always ask, like, oh my god, somebody died, like, is it the end? The only thing I regret is that I didn't get it on video, because I know people want to see that. That's the only thing I regret. And I didn't think to hit the record button, because I didn't think there would be anything to show. So the problem we're currently encountering is it looks like it's actually kind of hard to get a large enough quantity of zombies here that will actually overwhelm the enemy community. Because we can't use the scent block. Or not the scent block, the
Looks like we picked up a hitchhiker.
And look at that, see, we're actually going to kill 2 of them there. Yeah, okay, so here's some more hordes over here. Okay, what we need to do is we need to bring, like, a feral. We need to find, like, a freak zombie. Because these regular zombies, they're just not going to cut it. The regular zombies are not going to be able to overwhelm AI. The AI are just too good, and they have too much health. They're too healthy. If we could get them all infected with blood plague, that would actually help a lot, because it would reduce their combat capability drastically. Oh, let's get that screamer here. He might actually be able to generate enemies. How do we get to this guy? Oh, he might be outside of the map, technically. Like, I don't think we can actually get over there. Now, I'm only allowed to... I can't use anything in my inventory, but no one said I couldn't try to run them over. Look how... See, one thing you can see here is how quickly the hordes just regenerate. You can see these guys are really well equipped, though, because these are extortionists. So what we're hoping... Oh, she even used the leg sweep technique on him. Look, so, like, these guys actually have... She was at least 7 stars in a... She picked the swordplay skill. You see how they're just trashing these zombies, though? It's not even a problem for them, to be honest. So what we need to do is find... Let's drive around to see if we can find, like, freaks. I'm gonna invest another 10 minutes into this to see if I can do it. If I can't do it, then, you know, we'll find something else. Bloaters, no, they're not gonna cut it. We're looking for either juggernauts or ferals. Juggernauts or ferals would be nice. Screamers are okay-ish. Look at this. What about these guys here? Can they overwhelm these guys? Isn't this such a strange situation that a hostile community is also in the middle of an infestation? Let's get this guy off of us. There we go. I wonder if the screamers on their own are enough to do the job. So we've got that pretty significant horde on the other side coming in. Like, look over here, we got two. That's a screamer group and then a regular group of zombies. Darn it, I was hoping they would ignore me. Gotta get these guys off of me, because like I'm not allowed to use anything for my inventory, so I can't use scent block. I think that's enough. That one over there, or like to the right of the building, like I'm pretty sure that person's gonna get screwed. Okay, they got one of them. How many are left in here? Population 2. Okay, there's 2 more in there still. Let me know if you've been driven mad by the screamers yet. Oh, there's another one. Oh, they're getting on them. Oh man, a feral. A feral horde. That's what we need. That's what we need. Oh, these guys are toast. There's one of them is down already. We could use these ferals and bring them back to the other one. I don't know why this interests me so much, but I'm no lie, it actually does. Okay, I think that's another one down. Oh, not quite. Come on, don't. As long as those ferals stay on them instead of me. Get in there and kill them! Come on, you guys, what are you doing? Get in there and kill them. What are they doing?
It's hard to remember how long we had spent holding your death. We don't even have time to remember where they fell.
Why aren't they dead yet? Oh, wait, they are almost dead. They're down to 1. Oh, they're toast. We got them. Oh yeah, there you go. Challenge complete, but you guys might think it was unfair. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag all of these guys. This is it, we're dragging them to the next base. Oh man, this is how you do it. Come on. Come on, boys. Yeah, yeah. Over here. Come on over. Okay, so now we just gotta like get them detached off of me and onto them. Hey neighbors, I got some people to introduce to you guys. Ho ho ho! They are not gonna be happy to see this. Oh, I see it. Let's get closer. Yeah, get them. No, don't come after me. No, attack them, not me. Okay, I'm gonna lead him around again. Yeah! Get him! Get him! No! Don't get on my... I can't get rid of ferals if they jump on my vehicle. Or I can't get rid of them very easily. So I gotta keep driving around in circles. Oh, looks like you're having some trouble. You were doing pretty good against those plague zombies. Okay, I'm gonna try to drive really
Fucking
close by
plague
to him.
zombies must think they own this town.
Maybe we can get him off of me. There we go. Get him. Look at using their terrible accuracy of the AI against him. Kill him. Kill him. Get him. What are you doing, Feral? Don't roar. He's right in front of you. Get him. Oh, they killed one of my Ferals. He's missing. The guy's not even dodging and he's missing. No, are they gonna defeat my Ferals? What are you doing? Attack! Attack! There you go. Beat him up. Beat him up. Oh. Attack him. Attack him. Attack him! Okay, we got one of them. One of them died. I hear him like, yeah, they're down to one. Whoa, whoa, don't attack me! I'm your master. There's the zombified guy. Hey, we need to drive close to the survivors again to, like, get them to change targets. That out of— oh, he's still after me. Oh, he got on my door. That's annoying. There we go. Damn, that means we killed one of the Ferals, which weakens our attack force quite a bit. Oh, he aggroed onto me instead. Okay. He missed! You suck! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Take him out! Take him out! Look at all those zombies! Take him out! Don't come after me! What are you doing? Why are you going after me when there's all those enemies, perfectly good enemies for you? Look at this Nightmare Zone BS. See this Nightmare Zone? The enemies are just programmed to, like, attack me instead. Even though they're just zombies, you know they wouldn't prioritize me. They would just go at the first guy that they see.
You still taking care of that thing we discussed?
How is he still standing? Take him out. Oh, get him. Get him. A Juggernaut just joined the party. Okay, okay, here we go. We can use the Juggernaut as well. We just have to find a way to get him off of me. Well, and also still be in view range of him. Okay, I got an idea. What if I drive away, like I'm leaving, and get him to leash? I'll drive far enough away, and then I'll just come back. That should be far enough. Now we'll just come back, and that should, like, make them forget about attacking me. But we could bring these guys with us. Come on over. Don't be lazy. Run. Run, you dumb zombies. Run.
I hate to be that guy, but I gotta ask how that favors.
Come on. Yeah.
Time for you to go straight to hell.
How many people are left in their community? 2? Oh, it sounds like she's under attack. I think the Jug is after her. So I'm hoping their guns are gonna make more noise than my car, and that'll get them to... Yeah, let's get on the other side of the house. Let's be patient. I wonder what Ladislaw's thinking, like, yep, just riding shotgun, I guess. Okay, here we go. And she's got some kind of nasty sounding shotgun. I think he's got blood plague and he's injured as well. Okay, I want to see the action. I gotta see the action. Oh! Oh! Get out of here! That's right. We're not even doing anything to him. Killing a community without using any weapons or any inventory. This guy, he's done. He's through. You're through. This is what you get for demanding supplies from me. Get him. Get him. Oh, you gotta get it. Oh, he got free. Where is he? Oh, he's still there. Okay, I see. He's got the yellow backpack. Get in there. Oh, he's just rolling away from them all. He can't get any good hits on him. Hit him! Oh, yeah! Give it to him. Yeah, shoot at me. Just shoot at me. Like, you know, it's not like there's a big problem you're dealing with. Get him. Get him. So this is why I don't... How could Caleb have died when these guys could take so much damage? It's crazy. Like, how... I don't understand why my survivor died. When these guys... Look how much damage these guys take. It's so stupid. The zombies aren't even attacking him. Oh, there we go. Just bite him and beat the crap out of him. The Juggernaut is just not doing anything. He's just... Come on. Oh my gosh, the Screamer's not screaming. There we go. There we go. There we go. Go for it, Juggernaut. Go for it. Go for it. What are you... Oh my god. They're letting him get up. The Juggernaut's just not doing anything. Get him. How is he not dead? Why aren't the zombies just... What is happening? Why do they suck? Does the computer just get like easy mode? The Juggernaut could potentially die just from like taking shots and not fighting. This is why I'm like, how can my community member just die when this is how the AI wants to play? Yeah, if the Screamers, okay, they got him finally. Wow. It took a little bit of work, but you know what? Get back up.
Shut you the fuck up.
Okay, so we took out 2 communities without even using any weapons at all. There, I will say that challenge, I believe we could say, has been put to rest. Anyways, part of the reason we wanted to do that was because I wasn't able to call in any traders or anything like that. Let's get to a supply point. I don't have one in this area. I must have removed it. Let's go over here. So the reason I was trying to call in more people, or more traders, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to call in more traders, but I couldn't get it to work. And I was like, oh, it must be too many enemy communities. What does this guy want? He wants fuel. How much time does he have left? Let's, like, we need allies right now, so let's go ahead and get some fuel for him. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go over there and give this guy some fuel and, yeah, try to find a potential replacement for Caleb. Because we got plenty of training manuals. Like, we could get another person with medicine. And then it won't be hard to level it up either, because we could just build some, like, med kits or something.
Too loud.
Okay, where is our supply depot at? Where's the supply depot at? Ah, through the laggy menu. Okay, it is in here. Storage. Give me a fuel. And then let me go grab a repair kit as well. And a fuel. Are we out of repair kits again? I hate repair kits. Repair kits are the devil. Make an advanced one because I'm impatient. I don't want to spend time, like, waiting for that bar to slowly fill up. Gonna smash through, like, solid glass and, like, the metal and whatnot. Because, like, Mackie is, like, he just doesn't care. Okay. Let's get out of here before something dumb happens. And let's hope that the objective doesn't expire just as I get there or along the way. That'll be the no inventory challenge. That's what it's going to be. So weird that that one community spawned in on maybe it's the other way around. I think the community was there first. It's like, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Which came first, the community or the infestation? I believe the infestation occupied their building afterwards, which is, like, hilarious. You know, I always make fun of the communities for choosing really poor places to live, but you would think that a full-sized zombie infestation moving in with you would be, like, enough of a reason to move out of the building, but apparently not. Apparently not. Another thing we need to do, we need to recruit more female characters, because I need to get a character who doesn't have her arms crossed over her chest like Seraphina does, because I want to be able to do cosmetic showcases, but if she has her arms crossed, then we can't see the design on her shirt very well. So I need someone who either has like a neutral stance or arms akimbo. Okay, loading, I guess. But that is basically the plan. So overall, that took about 20 minutes to do. That's actually not too bad. I was getting into it too, you probably could tell. So people wonder, like, why don't I get excited? There has to be something that I can't fake it. That's a lie, I could fake it. But I'm probably not going to fake it, simply because it's not within my personality, and I'm not that good of an actor. Maybe if I put a lot of effort into it, I could.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so now these guys are neutral. And they should be friendly now. Or they should become friendly. Are you gonna become friendly?
Hey there. Okay, let's do this. Okay.
Maybe we need to do more favors for them. Let's do this one as well. Because, like I said, we need to. They're basically, the map is being taken. So okay, here, let me restart it over again. So because I want to play in the what? Oh, looks like I have run out of batteries. Thankfully, we're playing on offline mode, and when you play on offline mode, it pauses the game. If we were playing on online mode, then I would be in trouble. But fortunately, that is not the case. So put this here, get the batteries recharging, put it on the battery dock, put the other battery in. I thought I had like 75% charge. It's strange that it ran out of batteries. Okay, we're back. We're also using a brand new headset. That's another thing I didn't mention is my old headset died. Yeah, it finally bricked. And so now we're using a brand new, it's the exact same type of a headset. I use a Turtle Beach Stealth 700, which is Stealth 700 for the Xbox specifically. It's also compatible with the computer, which is nice. But you do need an adapter. It's not naturally compatible with the computer. Actually, that's not entirely true. If you had a Bluetooth system on your computer, then it probably could be compatible. But I don't even know for sure because my my motherboard doesn't have Bluetooth in it. I probably could just buy a Bluetooth receiver as well, but I've had bad fortune with Bluetooth receivers where, like, they just degrade very quickly and they wind up becoming really crappy. Like, the connection becomes awful. And also, I just have no need of it at the moment. Or maybe I do have need of it and I don't know it, I just don't know some of the uses. So anyways, as I was saying, so the issue is that because I want to play in the daytime, spending time at night, just passing time waiting for daytime, is causing a lot of events like infestations are constantly growing and all kinds of stuff like that is occurring. And I want to loot today, but I also need to kind of stay on top of some of these things. I might give it one day. Maybe I'll clean infestations. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just telling you the situation. I haven't figured it out because, like I said, I don't want to play at night when I'm trying to, like, loot. Because looting at night really sucks. You might be wondering, why is Ladislaw with us? Originally, I planned to bring Ladislaw for additional loot, because we actually have been finding things that are worth taking home, but I keep running out of inventory. So he was there to give me more inventory.
Shouldn't be a problem, though.
I'm right here. Excellent.
Okay, now we can refuel. You know what'd be nice is if they had a car. Wow, that's actually I thought this might be a brilliant idea. What if they added in hybrid vehicles that are half electric, half gas, so they have like really good gas economy, but they're like really rare? That would be pretty cool. Because I don't know where my mind jumped to that from this right here, because I was like, if only there was a way to rapidly refuel, kind of like how the quick repair kit allows you to like quickly repair. There's a good chance we're gonna have a huge combat situation here because we're right next to a... Oh, the other thing is that we're gonna be using some of the new items we unlocked. So this is that pistol, I forget the name of it. What is it called? The 1911 long slide. Let's quickly loot this area.
Yeah, I bet I'll be using this soon. Waste of time.
We got a rucksack, that's not bad.
That will work.
And we're also using the machete that we got.
Damn things are starting to surround us.
And that was the other reason we got Ladislaw. He's using the barbed wire bat. He's also carrying a few extra of my supplies as well.
That's gonna leave a mark. Nicely done.
Another reason we're playing as Ladislaw, because he has some of my supplies.
What do you want?
Lead on.
Here we go.
Namely, the espresso. No, get away from... I'm trying to get my items. Oh yeah, we need to bring him to wherever he needs to go. So, apparently that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I was expecting a much larger combat situation due to the presence of the Plague Guard, but apparently it didn't matter.
Well, here you go. Thanks.
Did they pay me for this, or did we just help
It's
them?
nothing. Have a good one. That shut you the fuck up.
You know what this gun kind of reminds me of is the gun from Transformers. Like it kind of gives me that. It just gives me that feel. Like I'm talking about G1 Transformers. Like the handguns they used had scopes similar to that. So, gosh, what do we want to do now? Look at all these infestations. What is this? And all these hostile communities. But I also want to loot. Let's go looting. I'm not going to let this interfere with my plans. 30 minutes doing kind of mess around stuff, and then we will also loot. Yeah. We got a feral at this one, but we'll just kill him and loot it anyways. We will have to spend some time dealing with some of these growing problems, though. But, I mean, we cleared 2 of the hostile communities, so that's not too bad. That's a good start. Well, the zombies technically cleared them. I didn't use anything. Which also allowed us to complete a challenge. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's all good. The standard barrel roll strategy of the vehicles. Okay, so we want to loot farm locations, and the reason for that is because... Of course I can't hit them. There we go. I also want to talk a little bit about the weapons.
Shit, not Nada.
But this gun, it's exactly what you would expect. It's really not good. It's just a gun. There's nothing to say about it.
I'm done.
We struggled today.
Take that.
Someone doesn't have to tomorrow.
The worst part about this gun is that it's a 45 caliber gun, and so that means it's kind of one of those in the middle kind of bullets, and the extra power doesn't make much of a difference, not even against plague hearts, but it does cause the bullets to cost more. So basically, it's got the worst of both worlds. The added damage isn't helpful, but the ammo is more expensive to craft, so it's like basically the worst combination of attributes. And it doesn't have this is apparently a laser sight, not a scope, but the laser sight doesn't work. Apparently it's just cosmetic because
Times are close.
the laser sight didn't work in the movie either, but I mean, it's really just for novelty.
Empty again.
Where is the last one at? Leave me alone. Ah, it's right here. Oh, we get some chemicals from this one.
I don't need to look around here anymore.
I'll take it. Chemicals are always nice. I can use some extra ones. They also sell pretty decently for the quantity that you get. The sword, this machete, is a reference to Jason Voorhees, the antagonist, basically the nemesis of the Friday the 13th series. He's had a ton of movies too, let me tell you. There are a lot of Friday the 13th movies. Not all of them are even called that too. Sometimes they're just called like Jason, like there was like Jason X, for example. This weapon isn't too bad though, it's doing the job.
Struck out.
Let me check its stats. Great dismemberment, great speed, decent durability. I would say it's better than average for sure. I had to compare it to some other weapons, but it actually looks like it could be pretty decent.
I've seen enough of this place. Let's go.
We need to clear this building. No, you don't. So one of the things that's nice about this skill is when you grab people, you can just cancel their sneak attack. Normally the sneak attack is really hard to, you have to dodge it, but this is one of those situations where you can actually just cancel the sneak attack by grabbing them because it has just the way the ability works. What it means, though, is if you're just a fan of machetes, this... I can't stop moving, I'll shoot you. What it means, though, is if you're a fan of machetes, this is basically the best machete in the game. Pile of weapon remains, and nothing else. We'll just run to the next location, I believe it's this one over here. So, the reason we're looting farms is we're looking for cowboy-themed equipment. I pulled the trigger, why didn't it shoot? I found that when the zombies are moving kind of at a diagonal, like that's when I tend to have trouble aiming. I gotta like really pull the aim hard to get it back on target. Oh my gosh, just die. Kill him! Okay, that's the end of him. Pretty good stuff, that's actually, I mean, no cosmetics, but the loot there was actually decent. I'll always take more parts. Back to our vehicle. Plenty of stamina. I think that's due to backpacking, isn't it? Yeah, plus 61 stamina. Huge stamina from backpacking. What a great skill. Definitely my favorite of the Well, Powerhouse is probably a competitor. I really like backpacking though. Like backpacking and who is this? We don't care about those guys because we can't recruit them.
But I'll take it.
We got 40 minutes, so we're making good time. We cleared a large number of like 3 or 4 places already, maybe even more. Unfortunately, no items. I want to get at least 1 unlock. Then I'll feel better about it if we can get at least 1 unlock. So there was a plague art at this one. I don't want any of this stuff.
Shit, nada. I can still smell the rotten fuckers.
Good. Aw, man, he got the cheap hit on me. Fortunately, it didn't injure me. Doubly fortunate considering that we don't have a medic to use that ability. Ah, there it is, I see it. Actually, this stuff is outside. This probably doesn't count. We'll loot it anyways, just because it's here. I don't need snacks. I grabbed it too quickly. Drop the snacks. Anything up here? Yep, but none of this counts towards the...
I know someone.
Take that.
So come help an old man out.
I'll take that. The people know that I hate looting, but one thing I will say is, as long as I don't have to carry too much with me, then it doesn't bother me too much. Like right now, it's okay, especially when I have an objective, like when I'm looking for something in particular. What's over here? Nice. We saw that through the wall. Was that due to Ladislaw? Like, is he providing me this? Get out of my way! Out of my way! Ah! Oh, here's a house we didn't loot. Let's get over there. Who are the human beings? Mysterious... Okay, mysterious broadcast. We don't care about them. Oh man, I got him even though he was moving diagonally.
Yeah, now this feels like a loot-rich environment.
I want that. I'm gonna cancel out his special attack.
Can't do it.
Oh, there's a third one in here. They're like, damn, they finally got a cheap injury on me.
Shit, nada.
Yeah, there's 2 more in here. Hopefully Ladislaw can handle it.
No more of
Just
that.
quickly use that. Doesn't heal me for much, but...
Better keep my eyes peeled.
Ah, there it is.
Time to bail on this dump.
I agree, Mackie. This place is a dump. We're not getting very fortunate at the moment. Farms, farms, farms. Where are the farms? What are these buildings? A pharmacy and a vacant office. I don't think those count as surplus stores. I bet there's a surplus store around here. Clinic. Value wagon. Spooning of Dewey's Hardware. Nail salon. Onion Emporium. Oh, here's so. Let's go over there. It's like, what does the game consider a surplus store? Would it count all of those weird miscellaneous stores as surplus stores? Like the little like Dewey's Hardware, like would they consider that a... I mean, we can loot it anyways just to see, but the best way to confirm it would be if we actually got
Air around these plague
an
hearts
item
makes
from
my
it.
lungs burn.
Park right in between these. So we're still 0 for like 8 or 9. Come on, we need a... Give me a cosmetic, that's what I want.
Just with the doctor.
Food, I'll take it. I mean, I actually don't really need food, but... I mean, it's an item that's valuable. It's better than garbage! That's what I mean. Am I in heavy carry? Yes, I am, and we got ferals on their way. A whole 3 of them. So I'm gonna hop over this to make them waste time, to give me time.
Damn, my fucking feet here.
Did he kill a feral? I mean, why else would he have said that? Ah, burning feral pain! Trying to saturate him. He's still not dead.
Ourselves to honor the people we've lost. For me, I prefer the people who are still around. They're the ones I want next to me in a fight.
Yeah, that's right. Give him the baseball bat treatment. So, one of the things is, the reason why I like to hop over these things right here, there's just enough time when you do this to
Not possible.
pick up a new weapon, and it forces the zombies to chase after you.
You want something?
Just another strategy you can use. So, Ladislaw isn't tired anymore. Let's have him pick up this first aid kit. Oh, his inventory's full. Drop this, because Ladislaw's going to use that now.
This load's gonna wear me out.
You want something?
Guess you're on point.
Medical advice. Oh, curses! He's dead.
Healed in here.
We can't get medical advice anymore. We are undone.
That's it?
Oh, I'll use that. It's me basically to full health. Now we're gonna be using the base. Who are you? Vic?
Hey,
Let's make a deal.
might as well.
You're not a community. Who are you? Now we're using this baseball bat. Stats: decent durability, good easy use. Impact is okay. Knockdown is looks like it's pretty balanced everyday kind of weapon. So it actually could be decent. We'll see how effective. The main thing is here's the thing you're looking for in a blunt weapon. With maxed out striking, does this knock zombies down in one hit? If the answer is yes, it's a great blunt weapon. Now, there could be exceptions, for example, if it has really bad ease of use, and so you're just constantly running out of stamina, sure, that could be an exception, but it's the main thing you're looking for. And that's the reason why, because you want to be able to execute enemies very quickly. Who is that Vic person? Unfortunately, we're stuck to looting slowly again. Unless I get impatient and start quick looting. Use that, because we just got scratched again. Probably all upstairs.
Cleared this one out.
Yep, there's the other two. Weapon case looks promising. Aha! Classic cowboy hat. Hereford? I have no idea what that word is. What do we got in here?
Empty.
Nothing. Wow. What a piece of garbage. Well, at least we got that kind of like sub thing that I wanted. Just like a tertiary goal. We got one cosmetic at least.
This one's cleaned out.
That doesn't mean we can't get a second one, though. Let's check out this one next. Oh, look, there's still 2 more farms. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff to get. So what's funny is, when I do my Nightmare re-review of the wit skills, which that's probably going to be the first one I do, stealth is actually not going to be going up. It's actually going to be, discipline is going to go down to last place, and there we go. Discipline is going to go down to last place,
So much for this.
and stealth is just going to stay in the middle. And the reason is because I said that stealth should become better when the game gets harder, but honestly, the game is still not hard enough for stealth to be good, to be considered like a top tier pick. And that's partially because regular stealth is still really good. Like regular stealth on its own, just crouching, it's still pretty strong. It gets the job done. No, you don't. Okay, so this place had nothing in it for some reason. And it wasn't marked as a pre-looted location. Moving on. Get in. So we don't have a guy with driving in the seat anymore, so that means technically, not technically, we're just a lot louder now. Oh my gosh. Get on target! Okay, it looks like what's it called is working again, because I was able to see the loot through the walls, so that's good news. That means it'll be a lot easier to locate all of the loot. We won't have to wonder where everything is. We could just see it through the walls. Even if they're on the outside of the building. Okay, we gotta stop this guy from banging on the door. We know there's something over there, there's something over here. Snacks. Our inventory's not full yet, so I guess I'll grab it. Although, to be honest, I grabbed it on reaction. Seeds.
Yeah, all clear.
All we gotta do is loot that. It would be nice if we could get one more lootable, or one more cosmetic. But we are running low on time.
I think that's everything.
This is another house we've cleared. Juggernaut horde over there. I don't think they'll interfere with our objectives, though. So I want to try Dewey's Hardware. That could count as a surplus store. So because we don't have Mackie driving, it means the enemy will be... They're going to be onto our position a lot more. Because the noise reduction actually makes a pretty big difference.
All clear.
I mean, yeah, so back to stealth. It's actually going to stay in the middle because the only reason I like stealth is for quality of life. And that's because you can loot faster. That is the only thing about the stealth skill that I really, really like. Because, and it's not that the enhanced stealth isn't an improvement or the ability to sprint in stealth is, here we go. Puffy vest. So this does count as, okay, hold on a second. Let's hold on a second. Let's crouch. So, puffy vest. It's this one here, camo. Surplus stores, retail shops. Okay, so this counts probably as a... Actually, I would say this counts as more of a surplus store. So, retail shops also count. So we got two. I'm satisfied with 2.
Down Highway 1, right? Heading up to Big Sur. Beautiful, winding road and drop-dead views.
Please don't get a negative trait,
Enjoyed
Mackie.
that view when his bike took a turn too wide and skidded off the cliff right into the Pacific.
Would any of these be considered retail, or would they just kind of bundle them together? Let's just loot them just in case. Because I wouldn't consider these retail, like I wouldn't consider like a nail salon retail, but like, would they bundle them together just because they're all in like these kind of strip mall areas?
Cleared this one out.
Parts. Parts are always nice.
Yeah, that's a nice
Food? Well, we don't need food. Like, we have, how much food do we have? 40, yeah, we don't need food, but it's a rucksack. I could just pick up another espresso outpost and turn our excess into espresso. Small healing. But the problem is that it's hard to tell if it counts or not, just because if we don't get anything, it could just be the game not giving us something on that one. But I mean, since we're here, we may as well loot. We'll take it. The reason I'm taking the jugs of ethanol is because eventually we'll move back. Next time we go into Mare Valley, since I have inhabited all the bases again, I'll probably just move back into SQUELONES. And while I spend time in SQUELONES, I could just use that to start mass producing the bottles of whiskey, so that we have more stuff to sell for influence.
Time to move on.
Check this next one over here. Once again, I wouldn't consider this a retail or surplus. I mean, because it's a laundromat.
That'll do.
But who knows what undead... I mean, like, if you could find food and, like, bandages inside of gasoline canisters, you know, I have no idea. Pick this, though. It's a cosmetic. We're going to be collecting backpacks as well. Apparently there's, like, 300 different backpack colors.
Empty. Moving on.
Let's drop the snack. Okay, so this area is clear. Anywhere else we want to check before we leave? Campsites are another location. Oh, here's a house we didn't loot.
Shit, I just spotted a plague zombie.
Oh, this one doesn't look... This one looks pretty accessible, actually. Maybe we'll go for this one. Never mind, I lied. Got a feral here. Feral, becoming nighttime. Characters are a bit worn down, and I used up my my med kit, and we're half ammo on our pyro launcher, so plenty of reasons to not take that fight. So this is the very excellent Echo S4. Yeah, the Echo S4 SMG. Oh, this is we got here and it was pre-looted. Jeez, that sucks. Where else? Ah, here's another strip mall area. Okay, so this is... I know this area. This is where the bonus loot is, so those are going to be full. We're going to want to use a bigger vehicle for storage there. That's a place we'll come back to later. Anything else interesting? Antique shop? That could count. I would consider that retail. Abandoned shop, that could be retail. Dewey's Hardware, we absolutely did get something there. I think gun stores have stuff in them as well. Oh, there's a hay farm literally right next to us. So we'll get the hay farm, and then we'll head back home, because home's right next to it. Oh yeah, so I was going to talk about, what do I think about Caleb's death? You know, it's like, I think I'm over it. Like, I don't care anymore. It's like, if people die, they just freaking die. Oh, I almost got demonetized there. I caught myself right at the very end. It's like, at first I was like, oh man, it'll be so amazing to have a community with no deaths. But honestly, things just happen. And it's like, I was kind of in love with this idea of like, oh man, I'm gonna have the most perfect playthrough, and I'll never die. But like, that was a stupid expectation. Like, it was a very clickbaity expectation. But like, it's like, whatever. It's like, I don't care anymore. Like, it tends to annoy me just because it causes disruptions in my plans, but then I get over it really quickly. Even in State of Decay 1, I'm annoyed that 2 of the characters died. Two story characters, too, and then the game doesn't even acknowledge their deaths. They're like, oh, by the way, 2 of the starting characters died. You'd think you're gonna, like, comment about them dying, but no, the game doesn't even acknowledge that they're gone. But, it's a stupid expectation to think that you're just, that no mistake will ever occur, or something really random, like Vince died off screen. He just died while on a scavenging mission. He just like, oh, I guess I'm just gonna die now. And they didn't give me any warning for it or anything. Like, I guess I just shouldn't have sent him out on a scouting mission, or a scavenging mission, I guess. But, there's like, as a content producer, there's like a brief moment where like, you're wondering, oh man, are people gonna like get on your case? Like, oh my god, like, you let somebody die, now I'm gonna unsubscribe to you. Like, you know, like, there's always a moment of thinking about that, but after about 5 to 10 minutes, like, you're like, wait a second, I'm just being stupid. Like, why would I think about that? I'm thinking like dumb thoughts. Okay, this is actually more of a shed than a farming location, but okay, we'll get it. I don't care. If it counts, it counts.
Better keep him down.
So far, it looks like it does knock him down in one hit. So I'm thinking I'm liking this weapon more and more as time goes by. What I need to do is compare it to some of the other blunt weapons stat for stat. Like, especially to the Cleo mace. Because if this thing is similar to the Cleo mace, it just means it's more accessible because you don't have to play like the dreaded Daybreak mode for it. See that what I'm talking about? See, he's moving at a diagonal. That's when they're hard to hit. I'm down to 2 bullets. Those guys... Okay, I thought that was a play guard for a second.
I guess I'm empty.
It's annoying. You pick them up when they're... Basically, if you don't execute them in time, it'll switch to that one, which is one of the less efficient executions. Too many infestations. Yeah, I'll take care of it next time. Nope. So I guess we'll just have to be satisfied with 2, which I am satisfied with 2 to be completely honest. I was worried we wouldn't get any because we only had 30 minutes. Okay, so I think I can start to trust this weapon more. You'll notice I'm actually swinging twice on them. I tend to do that on blunt weapons that I'm not confident with, but once the blunt weapon can be assured that it knocks him down in one hit, I stop swinging twice. Looks like our base has somebody inside of it. We got zombies in it or something.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a horde.
Knock, knock, I'm home.
What are all these guys doing here? Like, none of these guys are invited. I hate that execution so much. That's the worst thing about blunt. Blunt would be, like, so much better without that execution. And we got it twice in a row. It's also really disorienting when the camera changes angles like that. So can I still heal myself? Without a, Okay, good. Instantly healed traumas and injury. Okay, that's good. Yeah, let's have... Where's Mackie? You can stop following me.
Yeah. Later, pal.
Let's unload what we got. Lots of food. Okay, so all of this stuff is over capacity.
This feels like the right place for me.
Okay, time to just do a little bit of cleanup, basically. Get this weapon reloaded. Get this weapon reloaded. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I might start using crossbows again, considering we have a lot of... We have like something like 2,000 crossbow bolts. I'll check after I reload this. Yeah, we have like 2,000 crossbow bolts, so we might start using that again. Get this guy with a base defense weapon. Let's also compare the stats while we're here. Just do a little bit of house cleaning. Okay, this goes back in. Get out my favorite blunt weapons, which would be... Let's compare it to the Toe Edge Club, the L6 Mace, this... And I don't know who has the Cleo Mace, but let's see how they compare. Obviously this has more of that, pretty similar, easy use. That one has a lot better knockdown, because this is more like a hybrid between an axe and a blunt weapon. So it's just better than the L6 Mace. That's good to know, so the L6 Mace is no longer really that special. Wow, it's actually strictly better than the Toe Hitch Club. It's just better. And it weighs less, so it's 2.5 pounds less. Wow, it's kind of craps all over the Toe Hitch Club. It's like, why do they release weapons that just completely obsolete other weapons? Like, there's no reason to use the Toe Hitch Club now, once this is out. Let's put this in and find out who has...
We're making it way too easy for the zombies to hear us in here.
Who has the other weapon? Well, first let's empty out Mackie. Oh my god, look at Mackie's stamina. Mackie's gonna, like, hibernate. That's how much rest he needs. Okay, let's compare this one to some of my favorite bladed weapons.
It's me, with a breaking news
Grass
report.
cutter. Someone's in good... What? What day is it? What? It's Friday? You're not supposed to be here on Friday. Tell you what, the show goes on then. The show goes on. Okay, let's just see. Okay, so, wow. So they made a weapon that is literally just worse than the high-angle rescue hatchet. It's a little bit lighter, it's 3 pounds lighter, but I don't think that makes much of a difference. The grass cutter is strictly better. That's not surprising since it's a very exclusive DLC weapon. And I would say it is not as good as the rebar blade either, so it's actually really not that good. It's still it's still better than, like, if you specifically want to use a machete though, compared to the standard machete, it's way yeah, this one is way better than the standard machete. What about this one? The Bowie. So this one actually kind of stinks. And this pistol also it stinks as well. All these weapons all stink. So let's get this guy set up with some decent base defense weapons. I will say there is a moral of Caleb dying. I've said it once, I'll say it again. But State of Decay kills you when you think you're too good for the game. I mean, like, in the end, the reason why Caleb died is because I didn't unleash the freaking beast and just go completely all out and just annihilate that attacking horde. Like, I just, like, didn't take it seriously because we've had dozens of, like, large-scale sieges like that where I didn't have to worry about it. Also, the building itself didn't, like, he died indoors, so these guys couldn't help at all. And anyone outside wasn't really able to help, so it's, there are other factors into why he died. It was still very surprising, though, because, like, I just didn't have any chance to help him. Like, he didn't cry out for help or anything. He didn't say, like, oh, no, they're getting me. He just, like, all of a sudden, it just gave you the message, hey, by the way, he's D-E-A-D. Like, okay, guess he's dead then. Haven't used this weapon in a while. Bring the pyro launcher for safety. Sucks it's all the way at the very bottom. Just annoying. They really, like, we desperately need a better system of inventory management. Okay, we are going back out. Check our fuel. Fuel, well, let's refuel while we're here. So, like, there's always a lesson, like, there's always a lesson in mistakes. Let's put this in here. Let's go ahead and just transfer the rucksacks while I'm here, since this is right next door to it anyways. I haven't had a rare skills trader in a really, really long time. That's why we're going to do this. And I don't, like I said, I don't understand why. He's here now. Look at all this badness around my base. Just get the heck away from me. I wonder if it's related to the infestations or if it's just Nightmare Zone being Nightmare Zone. Okay, so we skipped the first two turns and we turn on the third. So here's 1, 2, and here's our turn right here. Nevertheless, this is actually turning in, despite Caleb dying, this is turning into being a really good episode overall. We got the challenge done, we got 2 more cosmetics, including one from, I forget where we got, I think we got one from either a surplus store or like the hardware depot or something. And then we got a rare skills trader, which I'm going to buy pretty much everything he has to sell, which is going to just destroy our...
Should really be making those plague hearts a higher priority.
It's just going to destroy our influence, but that's fine. Like, we've been looking for reasons to grind more influence. Like, the game would be so much more fun if I could get some of these objectives, like getting my influence back and stuff like this, giving more reasons to play the game. So let's check this one first. Ugh. Hit the brakes a little too late, but we didn't hit it quite as hard as we could have. Okay, you're definitely not there. There's a campsite though, so potentially cosmetics at a campsite. That house is pretty big, so we might not actually be able to drive close enough. Oh, I lied. Never mind anything I just said. I dodged! I was spamming the B button and it just didn't let me dodge. Okay, I thought he was going to react to that shot. Show me potato salad. Okay, second floor. That's the play guard. Yes.
Let's make a deal.
Okay.
Chemistry, driving, fishing, secret shopper. Oh, they're so expensive. We can't buy everything, can we? I want driving for sure. Soundproofing, interesting. Okay, we're gonna have to sell something to buy everything. Okay, let's go. I thought the books were cheaper than that. I thought they were like 900-ish. Oh, fuel. Actually, what am I doing? There's stuff inside there in the plague art that we could sell to him. So our inventory is getting really cluttered up. Just loot all this stuff and sell it to him.
We'd be in bad shape. Here's a little something as a thank you gift.
Chemistry book is worth a decent bit. At least 100 influence. And then all the stuff in the plague art as well.
Let's make a deal.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, about 80 something. Good enough. God, he's got 1100 influence. Sell all this. Oh.
Let's make a deal.
Okay.
Wow, this ultralight is worth 85? Do you guys seriously hear us in here? How? We're not making any noise. Oh, a luxury item. I wonder if I could turn this location into an outpost.
You got something for me?
Yeah, why not?
What are we up to? 978? Basically 1,000. Let's drop an outpost. Let's see if I can turn this one into an outpost.
Hang in there, everyone. We're gonna get through this.
Okay, so let's turn something like right next door into an outpost. Ah, can't do the shed. This house here will be sufficient. Where's my vehicle at? So we can't, the reason we can't claim that is because of the merchant specifically. One of them is probably going to scream. Okay, that was fortunate. None of them screamed. Okay, he didn't hear me.
Now, I don't want to jinx it, but I think I just found the perfect outpost.
I think I even needed an outpost in this relative area anyways.
We're all clear. Hopefully we're starting a trend. Consider this outpost done.
Get the rest of this stuff out and transfer it. I think, yeah, we needed an outpost in this relative area anyways, so that's even better. It's not optimally placed, but it'll do for now. Okay, we need stuff to sell. We're gonna sell this. We're gonna sell two, yeah, two of these. We'll sell two of these. Don't we have any duplicates to sell? Keeping my white noise machines because they're really good. What can we sell? This is the right character to sell things with, too. Those are barely worth anything. Like, that's something that's better to do with a merchant nearby, even though we have way more than we need. I guess we will sell some of these. The problem is I don't know if I want them or not. Let's sell both of those. We'll sell this stuff. Because I gotta have all of this stuff. Like, we hardly ever get this guy, so we need to be able to buy all of it, basically, to compensate. This might not even be enough either. We might need to go back and sell even more crap to him.
Sure, I guess so.
Can y'all spare a few? We got issues.
Yeah, that's still not enough. Expensive. Expensive. Where's my vehicle at? Can I got an idea. Got an idea. Let's just make a bulk plague cure and be done with it. Instead of, like, messing around with all these little, like, trashy items to sell, let's make the big item. Let's also get off these rocks before something dumb happens. There we go. When you absolutely need value, that's what you do. This guy could be a problem. Let's run him over.
Asshole. Hey there, business partner.
Sure, I guess so.
Where is it? There it is. The sleep psychology book. Okay, we are basically broke now. We have 68 influence. This is the least amount of influence we've had in quite some time.
Closer than I like.
But we got one of every book, which means we can make reviews on them. And some of them we can actually just pick to use. And it also gives us more of a reason just to play the game and get things. So today was an extra long episode where a lot of great stuff, I mean, like, not so great stuff happened as well. I mean, we had basically 3 deaths, 1 in Nightmare Zone, State of Decay 2, and then 2 in Lifeline, which obviously doesn't impact it, but a very eventful day today. Now we have this stroll back home. Because we're out of influence, I can't resupply in between episodes anymore. We're low on ammo and we're low on medicine. I can still wait the night out to play in the daytime, but until we get more influence, I won't be able to use the trade depot for basically, like, endless supplies.
Red Talon's inspired to learn about the progress you're making out there. You are taking this nation back.
Food and materials. I missed. Not that time. I can't believe that knocked him over. The loss of ammo isn't too bad since we actually have a ton of bolts. We can just switch to using crossbows for a while.
We either find more ammo
or we start practicing with crossbows. So that's another thing that I would say is bad about this base, though. It's going to count against the base, is the fact that if the zombies get inside, which a lot of this base is indoors, it does mean that you can't really support them very easily. So overall, I think that's another thing that counts against this base. And pretty much any heavily indoor base is going to have this same problem. But, yep, we got a lot done today. Lots of looting. We completed the challenge to kill an enemy enclave without anyone. So here's people are wondering, hey, is the Xbox version easier than the PC version? Are there not a lot of enemies? Well, look at all these enemies. We could see them because we were using the survey car. No, trust me, there's plenty of enemies. It's just that there are ways to avoid the spawns. There's ways to, like, stay ahead of them. Like, our base is currently just surrounded by nasty stuff right now. But no, there are ways to get around the spawns, and that's why you don't see them too much in my gameplay. Too bad I didn't record that siege, though. Plus, I could have watched it in replay and seen what the heck happened. But, yep, that's the end of that episode. Next episode, we're going to be clearing plague guards, clearing infestations. We're going to help some of our allies, because we need to get new members to replace some of the people that have, well, one person in this one. We need a new doctor, basically. And I think I am going to get a cook so that we can make energy drinks. Maybe not, though, because killing plague guards does refill our stimulants pretty nicely. But hey, that's the end of this episode. Like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future State of Decay 2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.